Derp 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 derp. That should be fine. Engineer. Okay, it's the fighter plane that we gotta get rid of. Guard. It's the gunboat. Yeah, we're not gonna keep things like the gunboat, are we? I think I can actually edit the consumption score as well. Or not supply consumption score, just... You know what? That's fine. We'll edit all that. Probably later. Heavy cruiser we can get rid of. Tank we can get rid of. Definitely getting rid of land ships. They break the game completely. Light artillery. Get rid of that. Anything that means that we have to edit the game. It's active. That's the problem with the Marines. It's the whole point of the mod, honestly, but we'll get rid of it. Control. Why would you do that? Why are you doing this to me? PT boat. Recon plane. Siege artillery. Actually, siege artillery. That's interesting. We'll keep it. Only because of the what it actually does. I'll show you here in a minute. Steam transport. Actually, can I do this? I can. Alright, there we go. Unselect it. Tank it. Oh, why would I do this to myself? There we go. And then get rid of the Zeppelin and torque boat. Yeah, that sounds about right. So then what we're left with is a slightly larger ship, or slightly larger and more intricate navy, and a slightly larger and more intricate early game military just in general. Because light artillery just broke the game. You know what? I'll play the game for like 30 minutes for you guys. Oh, yeah. Let's see if anybody's actually here first things first. Let me pull it up on YouTube. Okay, nobody's... Probably mod it later. So, the recon plane. Why is there so much here? It's fine. That's fine. I didn't need any of these open. Don't need that open. Barge. Something I'm keeping that's really advanced, but that's really all it needs. Is just limit the port level. Actually, I could just bring some of those back and just limit them by port level. That's a genius idea. Keep them in the game, but just limit them by port level. And the attack is absolutely crappy. They're not doing their job. That means I need to edit the actual real artillery as well. But they need a lot of materials for this. They're also really weak. Siege artillery is incredibly weak. You're not supposed to, what this is basically representing is like Ottoman siege artillery almost, where they have no purpose other than to help you against forts like Constantinople. Also, they're really slow. They are pretty heavy. And yeah, hopefully everything just saved properly, because I just saw that, my setup is really, really, I'm gonna bring back a lot of those naval units. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna grab, what is it? Games. Should actually be in this. Right. Naval plane, recon zep. Yeah, all of these in here. We're gonna leave the tankette alone. Grab the torque boat. Everything that's a boat, I'm gonna just grab into a separate pile. Recon plane, recon zep. These are actually coded in as boats in game. Oh, why would I keep doing this to myself? Details. I did it again. I hate this. A land ship. No, not land ship. Ironclad. Heavy cruiser. Gunboat. Because there's a lot of these actually. Which is the whole reason why I'm Commerce Raider, Clipper Transport, Brig, Bomb Catch, Battleship, Battlecruiser, Barge, and Armored Gunboat. Control C. What are you doing? No, no, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? You're making my life difficult. I do not appreciate that. Please stop doing that. Oh. Oh, okay. You really did do that, didn't you? I'm gonna have to redo all that, ain't I? Yep. Okay, that's cool. Mo units. Maybe. Yes. Torque boat. Stop doing that. Siege, steam transport, submarine, PT boat, monitor. Heavy cruiser. Battlecruiser, destroyer, frigate, gunboat, dreadnought, corvette, brig, bomb catch, barge, armored gunboat, battleship, clipper transport, cruiser, cutter, commerce raider, ironclad, man of war, I actually want to look up other big ships, like maybe a galleon, like a sub big ship, and then a super big ship that you actually need, like a sub big ship that doesn't require a huge thing, but not nearly as good as a man of war, and I'm gonna need it to. Did it do it again? It's just gonna do it again, isn't it? Oh, this is gonna be so annoying. Oh, oh, okay. Naval units. There we go. Because there's just so many naval units. And then these are. It's base game. And this way, so I can know which one's is which. What I do have to do is grab the Lite version of the mod. Okay. Basically, what we're doing is we're adding all of them back in, and we're doing pretty much what I've already done, and that's add them into the game. Probably not things like battle cruisers, because that's not gonna change up the game that much. Mostly the smaller ships, like definitely not submarines. Maybe destroyers? I don't know. We'll find out here in a minute. Units. Light. Oh, we gotta grab games. Please, please work. Please work. Thank you. This is the wrong. Yeah, units. Company one. No units light, and we're just going to go ahead and skip these files. So things like the armored gunboat aren't going to be important. Yeah, we can pretty much ignore all of that. The destroyer, like, because the battle cruiser, that's not going to do anything, and it's going to mess up the AI. The destroyer might mess up the heavy cruiser. Yeah, don't care about that. Destroyer maybe keep it in the game, but it might mess up the AI. PT boat's not gonna mess up the AI. You need to make sure these are all at appropriate timings. Maybe a torque boat. Oh, hold on. You can't be in here. Alright, let's retry that. These two can't be in here either. Okay. It's only like 5, honestly, that I'm gonna add in for the Navy. That's not simple. Hopefully it works properly. Frigate, destroyer, gunboat, destroyer. I'm gonna go ahead and edit all of them too. PT boat, submarine. Thankfully, I think that's actually all of them, because I just opened all of them like that. Some barge, and until level 3. Submarine. Oh no, we're supposed to get rid of submarines. Hold on, where is it? Yeah, just delete that right there. That's fine. Uh-oh. What are you doing? There we go. PT boat, active, yes. These are late game. In order to actually properly simulate that, let me bring up the cruiser. Because they come in around the same time that the cruiser comes in. So what level port? 3? PT boat 3? Good, good, good. Raider, nice. Cruiser, that's fine. Raider. Raider. Cruiser. Okay. Light ship. Light ship, light ship, light ship. What about these ships? Torpedo boat is not that advanced. So they can be level 2. Gunboat. Gunboat's more powerful. Like, gunboat is more powerful as, a ship. Ship-to-ship combat. How do I explain this? Because torpedo boats are really good against capital ships, but gunboats are good against other boats. Kind of. They're not super powerful against other boats, but gunboats can take out transports pretty well, too. Gunpowder, hull, evasion, fire range. That's all set up. Relative to the cruiser, might be a bit too much range, now that I think about it. This is 60. This is 65. This one only has 55. This one also 60, but it also has really bad guns. The hull is actually pretty weak. The evasion is also pretty weak on this, but it has a lot of torpedo attack. That's its special ability, is that it has a bunch of torpedo attack. So both of these are a thing. Minimum level 2. Because these are supposed to come out around the same time as monitors. Level 2. So these are good. Destroyer comes after a cruiser. Making sure that they're... Yes. Now we'll do a test game with this, just to make sure that all works. And then I'll have to upload this game to, upload it to GitHub if it works properly. If it doesn't work properly, which probably will be true. Oh, you guys not seeing it? Okay, you can see. If it works, that would be amazing, but I don't know if it will work. It probably won't. I'll have to edit things to where I'm happy with it. And then just upload it to GitHub. Like, if it works, we'll just upload it to GitHub, edit things till I'm happy with it. Yeah, I'm repeating myself, I know. Just trying to think, make sure. This is actually working? I don't think you guys understand. I was having such big troubles with this mod, trying to mod it. I didn't touch it for like 5 to 6 months, obviously. It does not usually take this long to load, even with the other version of the mod I had. So, that's interesting. I'm also not usually using OBS at the same time. It loaded? Can we play a game with it? Hold on, what? What? What is this? Ashi no nashi. Portucale. Something that's not super weak, but something that's not. Sure. Is it gonna work? Avant? Yevol? Yevol? 0%. Which one am I avoiding? 2%. Political parties. Social reform desire, probably. Do we care that much? Which one do we want to do? Well, research, obviously. If we don't have it, we do have it. Education efficiency, we don't care about too much right at this point. 8% literacy, that's not great, but it's not terrible. Do we even have any iron or steel? What's our RGOs here? It's all tobacco. Amazing. Wonderful. What an absolute heavenly place to be. Alright. Flippin' tobacco. Nice. So what does... That does literally nothing for us. Farming, that would be nice. Where is the one that gives... Should actually be... Oh. Lumber mill. Where is... Here we go. 10% here. I think we'll do... Oh, that's right. Because if we do... No? This one is 7,200, so we're going to do the one that's 10%. Shouldn't be trying to min-max it this much, but... Yeah, we're all mountains, right? Oh, it's hills. Hills is not terrible. -1, yeah, okay. -3 because it's mountains. It's also mountains. It's mostly mountains. Alright, we're not even gonna bother with railroads for quite a bit. What else are we doing? Alright, then what else? Let me see. Let's make sure it's live. Okay. Sorry about that. Doing something. What else? Not an auto. No, not on that one. No. Why is this being so difficult? Come on, advance. Just give me 720. I don't need nothing crazy. Make sure it's live. It is indeed live. Alright. Let's see, what else? What else? What else? What else? What's our accepted pops and whatnot? Afro-Antillian, Afro-Caribino, Caribino. What's our population like? Literally everything that we have. What is this? Afro-Caribino, Caribino. Cuba would actually be not great, but not terrible for us either. Afro-Caribbean? Can we do Afro-Caribbean? No, we cannot. Interesting. Yeah, that's fairly interesting. I know why it's like that. That's just interesting to me. Afro-Caribbean. Okay. More tobacco. Nice, awesome, amazing, wonderful. We're gonna go ahead and do the boring strat, and that's, paying your administration. The other boring thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna just look at what we can build in our navy. I was supposed to look up extra ships to add here, which I will do later in a minute. Do we even want one of these? It's a man of war. That's a lot of flippin'. We don't need a man of war. We can build instead bomb catch. Probably destroyer. I don't know what this is supposed to be right here. I do know what it's supposed to be. Hold on, let me check that. Why is it called that? Torpedo boat. Is it torpedo boat? No. That's the gunboat. Why is the gunboat named that? $12, $10, $55, $20. $12, $10, $55, $20. Yeah, that's the gunboat. Why? Why is that my gunboat? You know what I just thought of? Oh no. Alright, so it's unstable. That's obvious. Oh, no, it's up here. Okay, cool. Gotta wait for it for a minute. I know. 12, 10, 55, 20. Excuse me. Please load. Why are you not loading? We might have to just... Tab? No? Okay. I'm gonna see if I can fix the gunboat, maybe. Might have to change its name? What's wrong with the gunboat? Raider, active, yes, icon. We'll see if that works. We're trying to... It really did say repay debts. That's really weird, in my opinion. Because what does a gunboat have to do with repaying debts? I don't know, so I'm changing the name. And it is going to take a long time to load up. I don't rather really know why, but it is going to take a very long time. It's not taking half as long as it did last time. Okay, that's interesting. Creating world. Wow, okay. It might literally just because of the name of that right there. So you can't use gunboat as a name? That's interesting. Literally, that's insane. Rich vote. Standard opening procedure. Pay the administration. Maybe don't pay the army. Because they're mostly irregulars. Irregulars are good. They're not amazing, but they're good in this game. The issue is that they're like 4 times more expensive than the other 2 things that I put in, and that's militia and shit, what did I put in again? You had militia, warband, and levy. Those things are very cheap. You also have rabble. Rabble is not meant to be used by the player, like almost at all. Let me see. Can we build a navy here? And is it now called? It is now properly called a gunboat. Interesting. Okay. Bum catch. We might want like a brig. They don't use much of anything. A brig, 2 corvettes. What's a sloop? 1 and 6. What's the cutter? 2 and 1. 2 and 2. And like a brig, corvette with a frigate. Well, what's powerful? What's more powerful, frigate or a brig? 3, 4, 3. Oh, okay. Probably not a brig then. Definitely want another sloop. I have found that corvettes are really nice to use. So as a matter of fact, we might just get rid of all that. Just grab another corvette. Why not? Bomb catch, a brig, 2 corvettes, throw in a 3rd one. That'll be a navy. Doesn't need to be a huge navy, doesn't need to be an amazing navy, it just needs to be a navy. We don't even really need a navy right now. Effective tax is 23. All of y'all can support that. I'm not trying to tax the rich anything more than 30%. What is this? Okay. Let's see. Bomb catch, a bunch of that. Army of Haiti. I think we can just... Oh, hold on. Staff engineer. We want 7,200. So this one is 3,600. Yep. Alright, that's right. Literally pay almost nothing for it because they're going to be stupidly expensive. From tech, from bureaucrats, from admin efficiency. We do have a navy with a bomb catch. Interesting. It's already weakened. Building a brig. Oh, you know what we can do? Probably cancel 2 of those. Just build a corvette at each of these locations. Also, do auto assign them, but stop auto creating them, please. Right. Nice, nice, awesome, awesome, amazing, wonderful. It's fine. You want to radicalize your pops. I found this out later, but you want to radicalize your pops because that forces you to make reforms. Just make sure you have a strong military for that. And we're actually gonna, like, delete these two. So these are all the different units that we have. So you can see they all require different things. I think the irregulars were actually supposed to take something else. Do a warband, maybe? Maybe 2 militias? They're really powerful in this mod, but they're not... How do I put this? They're not the meta. Against normal infantry, they still lose, which we have access to. We still have access to marines. Interesting. I'm pretty sure I got rid of them, but okay. Also, all of the units are way more powerful now because they all have the ability to support each other. Farming output now goes up. Now we want to use farming output 7,000. Use this one, which goes crazy. Grain output. All of this should do. Does this actually help us, like, at all? Timber, tropical wood. No, none of that really helps us. Mission tools. Mining output. No. So we're not going to worry about that one either. That one doesn't actually help as much as I wanted to. Mining. None of that. Coal. Cheap iron. Yeah. Cheap steel. Yeah. Early railroad. Probably do the railroad after this. Because we shouldn't actually be at war that often. Wool and wine. I accidentally let this go on for too long. Let's see if we can encourage some bureaucrats real quick. Or capitalists. We'll encourage like 100. Our navy is dying because we don't have anything to really do with it. We do want to build ships here. Let me see what else. The U.S. should be getting a few immigrants. Yeah. Let's see, do we have 100 yet? Not quite. Are they doing anything? They are. They are. They are. They're building a fabric factory. Interesting. I really hope that would be profitable. Right now, we're just trying to get our farming all the way up. Let me see. There's 100. So now we encourage aristocrats. Aristocrats, from what I understand. Alright, just... Nobody wants him to be an aristocrat? What? This worked in other nations, I promise. It's not moving at all. That's annoying. Anyways, they, help your RGO actually get... Yeah, why is that not working? Okay, I guess, whatever. That's only a little bit annoying. Reactionary, maybe? Yeah, reactionary, because railways. Okay. Just do this for a little bit. Oh, because we can't buy artillery. It's fine. Come on now. Come on now. I really don't want a fabric factory. Do we have capitalists still? Because... Okay. If you're not making money, your capitalist will actually kind of dwindle. I don't want to say die out. They basically get depromoted. Cattle, tea, fabric. There's something that's supposed to actually help us with tobacco, like, a lot. And I'm trying to remember what it is. Probably not that. Supply limit. Medicine, no. Wine, rubber, paper. Farming output. Maybe. Okay, maybe not that. Might be in here. Input, throughput, tax efficiency. Sure, right here. Speaking of which, as we gain tax efficiency, be sure that you're not taxing your rich people too much. Yeah, we do have actually not that much loans. Okay. Pay them. Pay them, but not too much, yes? Okay, now we can afford to drop that to like 5. Which means we can actually get some of these on the road. Maybe. Kind of. Not really. Investing into the convoys? Okay. I guess. As long as there's progress. That's all I care about. Progreso. Rebel factions. What are they doing? Reactionaries. Perfect, perfect, awesome, amazing, wonderful. I don't know why, but bureaucrats, aristocrats maybe? Or are we still gonna have this, is it working, or are they just growing in population? I don't know. I don't see this number actually going up that much. But if I do it with a capitalist, it'll do it by a lot. Let's see, does immigration help with anything? Are we now getting what is this? Oh, supply limit. Are we now getting immigrants? No, I don't think so. It's fine. What else? We do want a strong military, so slap that down right there. There's no make money button, unfortunately. So we have to do what we can. We want at least 3%. For our tiny nation right now, we probably want something like 5%. Unfortunately, this means we're going to produce less of these, but it also does mean that our we can focus on other things. Have a strong military. And sometimes, even if you can pull soldiers in, sometimes even if you're my bad, even if you're increasing the soldiers pops will die in one place but be recruited in another place. So you gotta be mindful of it. It doesn't hurt too much for it in game, but it can be frustrating if you don't recruit them and then it moves, or if you go into a battle and they're not reinforcing now. Let me see. Just simple stuff. That's not bad. Let's do that. Oh, interesting. I don't know why that's there, but I gotta get rid of that one. I gotta get rid of pretty much all of those. It might be because it's called artillery. Let's see. Still only at... Yeah, we're gonna do it to like 5%. And again, this does pull a lot away from our actual farming population, which means that we're not going to be able to make money from the farmers, but it will be fine. And then I'm gonna actually work on the taxes, I guess. I don't know. It seems like artillery is really needed in the world. Let's see, artillery. Yeah. Everybody needs artillery. What else? Wool is really important in this game. So are regular clothes. Yeah, really expensive. Really profitable as well. Go, go, Power Rangers. Come on now. Wool. Just supposed to be really cheap. Well, there goes that. Canned food. Organization goes up. So even though they're at 50%, stuff breaks. Ooh, what is that? That's fine. I'm not gonna do that. Would be helpful, but not super helpful right now. Just do anything. Not really. Chemistry, railroad. None of that helps us. Commerce. Admin efficiency, tax efficiency. Oh, yes. Let's see, who can we butter up to? And let's increase relations. The USCA. Venezuela, they already have their war. Let's see. Conservatives, but not reactionaries. Democrats, nice. Let me see, democracy, okay. It looks like they're gonna really be our only allies, so we can maybe get, yeah, buddy. They will not accept. Yeah, we don't have money to give you, unfortunately, but please, do take money from us. We're building everything. All right, the world economy has recovered. Good news, great news, awesome, amazing, wonderful. We are going to have our full navy sooner rather than never. And we can't afford the navy, but it's supposed to be fine. Canned food, wool, wine. Wine is really expensive, but the wool we should be perfectly fine on. Canned food is expensive, but I mean, it's cheaper than ever. Come on. So it looks like we have reached some sort of equilibrium right before 4%. Who said? Daddy. We got most of our navy. That's nice. Let's see. Yeah, we really do want to tax these guys a bunch. We are now 5,000 pounds in debt. Quite a bit considering we don't even make a single pound anymore. People are texting me a lot. My bad. Did I? Okay, no. I thought I went all the way to Morocco. I was like, how the hell did that happen? We can't even afford to pay our soldiers, but it should be fine. Because what we could do is pay them more, because it's not paying them that's a problem. It's really just recruiting them that seems to be an issue. Or giving them equipment. It's the main issue. Once we actually recruit them, it won't be a terrible hassle. Because we only make 10. And there's 25 right there. Yeah. Initiative. So militancy. Almost there. I don't think any of these really are going to do too much for us. Education efficiency, maybe? Getting some of these is not, the early ones is not a terrible idea. Maybe we'll want to wait a little bit longer, but it's fine. Probably. Landship activation. Yeah, it has no effect. Because it doesn't do anything. Alright, I'm gonna slow this down, and I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And I'm gonna mute. I'm back. 85th place with only military score of 4. I don't think too much time passed on by. I don't think we earned any money. Shouldn't be a terrible problem. I guess we gotta pay these guys. We are in $30 debt, and yeah, a lot of that is just, oh, spend like 35 on the Navy. And if we really can't pay the Army that much, also only give them like 35. And then the rest can probably go over here. We'll do this one. We did save up a good amount of points. Education efficiency is going to save us because we just want a bunch of research points. And we want to teach our people about everything all the time. Okay, we're about to get this infantry finished. Make it very realistic for what it's like having a military for a nation that's trying to civilize. Which is why I kind of wanted to make militiamen instead. Because just paying for what we got right now. Ammunition and regular clothes. Kind of expensive. Allows a railroad. It allows a railroad, but we can't even build a railroad in the one place that is easiest to build one. We're gonna go for the medicine. And then, I guess, mechanized mining or something. Because once we get medicine, our population should pretty much boom. And as Europe goes to war and whatnot, yeah, the new thing that I do, like this mod, ruins the economy, kind of, and it immediately unites North Germany. I'm thinking because it just does a few things for them. I think. Because I look away and then I come back and North German Federation forms. Two Sicilies has attacked the Pope. That's nice to know. Good job. Unfortunately, that means you're also at war with Sardinia, Piedmont, and France. Good luck. Speaking of which, let's just check on those other nations. Let's see. They are mobilized. They recruited some Marines. We gotta get rid of Marines. I thought I got rid of Marines. We have to go through there, check out again. So they have recruited man of wars. Mostly recruiting man of wars. That's interesting. Some steam transports. Okay. So it broke how they're trying to recruit light ships. Because they're no longer recruiting any of the other light ships. So I'm gonna have to get rid of them. Probably things like the destroyer and the gunboats, probably. Just get rid of them. Because this is the light version of the mod. We're not trying to do anything super advanced. The reason why it's acting like this is because the AI is trying to recruit ships that it thinks is available to it. Because it thinks that the destroyer and the PT boat are available to it, but they actually aren't. Torpedo boats are. That's interesting. So, probably just gonna get rid of these two. We're gonna do that like right now. So, gunboats are fine. Destroyers and PT boats, I believe. Right. We also need Marines. Let me just get the names. Yeah. So where is it? Warband, tank. Marines aren't here. Where are you bringing this in from? Interesting. Did I? That might be a problem. I might remember where the problem's coming from. Where's the unit? Where is it? I know it's here. It's here. That's the problem. Yep. Okay. Because I put it directly in my, let me see. I did put destroyers here. Which version of the gunboats is it? It's this one. That's why everything's working, even though it really shouldn't be. Maybe the mod isn't working. We'll have to see. Watch it break the game. Actually, from what I know, it shouldn't break the game quite yet. But it might. Yeah. It also probably means that my, oh, we can get a railroad. No, 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 no. Please. Okay. It's probably gonna crash as soon as it gets the first autosave, but it's fine. It's fine, we'll see. Curecer. Or Suriase. It might be actually Suriase instead of Curecer. Bomb catch, brig, corvettes. That's interesting. They all need to. It depends, actually. Because if frigates don't do anything, then yeah, they shouldn't actually do anything. In that case, I know why bomb catches actually do something, because if I didn't want the meta to be just to throw in a bunch of bomb catches. Because they are pretty powerful. They don't have it. Why don't they have it? Okay, I have to edit what the bomb catch does then, too, huh? Where is it? Come here. Mod. Are we making money, technically speaking? Because it usually only goes borrowing money when you're technically making money, too. Oh, we can also bring in a tiny bit of cash. This. Because that should make Santo Domingo probably one of the most profitable. No. We did make money, apparently. Once upon a time, we made it. A cent of a cent, apparently. As soon as we pay for all of this, it should be fine. And we are paying for it, little by little. As a matter of fact, can I take a loan? No money available for the loan. Nope. Interesting. Buying any of this? We should be. Something. Army attrition. Oh, these are rebels. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, it's really amazing. Please recruit more soldiers. That's really annoying. Why are the only soldiers that we have flipping traitors? Traitors to the cause, I swear. Let me see. Do we still even have... No, not really. Some capitalists. Steel factory throughput tech. Mining output. Mining output. Oh, tax efficiency as well. Hold on. When does that unlock? 60? Like 5 years. Okay. Probably really far behind in all of our technology, but it should be fine. North German Federation. We should now be growing at a pretty good rate. Are they building a railway yet? No. Alrighty. Let me see. Now let's see if we can con them into building us a railroad. Please and thank you. It's usually really easy to get them to build railroads, but... Jujui. What's this? Where is that? Bolivia. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, Bolivia got stomped. Alright. We have an early U.S. Civil War, which is unfortunate because... Oh, France went in on Brazil. Interesting. Why? Why is this being so difficult to just buy this stuff? Svat. That's that. Minimum life rating. Should now be getting a ton of people. And I don't think we're having any migration from anywhere. And unfortunately, we're not having a lot of migration because there is no Germany formed, which actually kind of pulls and reduces the amount of migration. I think. I don't know for a fact, but I think. 9,000 there, 9,000 there, and that's better for our farming output. Yeah, I'm gonna just look at what's going on with the USA. So, what is your armies like? Marines. That's usually what they do. Marines. Um, are they training anything more? Yeah, they do get engineers when they can. It's not like Marines are the only thing they use, but they do like to use a lot of them. I think those are new units because they didn't really spawn with them from what I understand. And what's in the Navy? Man o' Wars and steam transports, yeah. So we're gonna have to do another test run here soon. I just kind of want to go through a little bit and see what's going on. Uh, I don't care about that. What's in your Navy? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna have to... What is in this? Infantry. What are you trying to build? Nothing? Interesting. Alright, we'll just chill out in Haiti for a little bit. Why does it say you have a large Navy? Why does it say you have no Navy? Did you delete the Navy while I was gone? You little twerp. We needed that. I mean, we didn't really need it, but it was better than nothing. You don't have to delete it like that, dude. Because, yeah, now we can afford to spend, like, a lot more on them. We're making glass for some reason. What are you doing to my... Okay. Did y'all build a darn railroad over here yet? We just need cash. I don't even think we should make a railroad as some cash. 50%? I guess that's fine. You're not paying the administration anything. I would like to pay the administration. Okay, I see. Let's spend a bit more on that. Oh, that's another thing. Yeah. Repay like 10% of our loans, and that should make us a bit of money by itself. That should make us a bit of money. I think we'll just repay another 250. Repay another 250. Probably wait for a full 500. Corvette. And I just want a brig, dude. I want a brig. Yeah, because they're not that expensive. Alright, let's see. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Pay 1,000 real quick. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. Y'all build a railroad yet? No. That's fine. What's the population at? More than 100. Good. This is mechanical. Yeah, it's not gonna help us, like, at all. Farming. Because right now, literally 10% of everything we make, or like 15% of everything we make, is going to paying off our debt. That's terrible. We need to fix that. Nice. Tax efficiency. This is literally just as much, like, the most you want to tax your rich population. 30% right there. What is this? Signed the Geneva Convention. Please and thank you. What else would we like to do? Repay every cent of that loan. And now we have no more loans. And we can drop the tariffs. Which should mean that people are trading with us more, which should bring us a bit more money. Tobacco? Where is it? Where tobacco? We're not producing as much as we could. What's going on here? He's still... That's annoying. Let's go ahead and build our first railroad. It's going to take a few years for that railroad to build up. Okay. Now that we have some cash, I'm going to rebuild the Navy. Because that should help us, like, a lot. Yeah. And then what we'll do is we'll build the Navy. By not a cutter, but a corvette. Here. Right? Because that's what's here. Corvette? Yeah. 3 corvettes. There's 2 corvettes. And like a brig. In La Vega. We'll get rid of this brick here. That shouldn't bankrupt us entirely, because it's roughly about how much it costs. There we go. There we go. Now we're making money again. Now let's see. The most expensive one was already finished. Yeah. We're making cash. Not rolling in the dough, but we're making cash. Is there anything that says tobacco in here? I feel like I'm missing something. There's definitely something that helps tobacco. Look at this right here. That's something we definitely want. Culture definitely unlocked. Hold on. Then there's something that also reduces the cost. Input tech. Banks. I think this is actually, it's in here. I don't know what happened, but our income just took a giant tank. 6. Yeah. That's fine. Tax efficiency. Why are we all of a sudden not making money? Oh. Interesting. The artisans are no longer making things that make us money. That's interesting. That's annoying. Gonna need you to make us some money, dude. We're supposed to be making 18 coins. It's supposed to be +5. Now we have -5. What's wrong with you guys, man? We finally had a navy. Finally. Sure. Alright. Maybe should have built that factory. I don't know. Alright. Let's see. We'll quit. We'll quit and try a new game. Because there's no guarantee that this is gonna work. This is more than likely than not going to fail. However, I'll try it. Sprites. Yep, this right here. This is usually how it goes. Databases, map logic, databases 2. History files. Hold on, what? History files? Does it usually? I think it's at checksums? Usually it gets checksums and then it crashes, but we'll see. Executing history. Creating checksum. Moment of truth. Loading graphics. Wow, what? Okay. The map went. Barrier number 2. Can we actually play the game? What? So I did it right, apparently. Censor press, I guess. I don't know. Bureaucrato. Hopefully now we can actually, I mean, I guess we gained most money from making taxes. So, that would actually be the better thing to do. And tax the living nonsense out of them. Not like we're actually getting that money anyways. Set that there. Pay the administration, not so much the economy. Don't equip the army. Do pay the army though. Construction spend pretty much nothing on the navy once it's there. And let's see. So this is gonna pretty much instantaneously crash. We're gonna just delete all of these. So build a militia. Cavalry, and an infantryman. Alright, let's see. The militia should be like literally the easiest because we make that. Oh, that's right. Also for the navy. Maybe a bomb catch. We might wait till we're actually making money. Spending 3 because ammo is expensive. That makes sense. We're not even buying the ammo from what I understand. Spend even less. We're so close to actually making money. Because it says 10 here. And no, never mind. I lied. We're not making money. We're nowhere near making money. Okay. So now we actually have 11,000 units because the militia is kind of just better for defense than it is for offense. It's just kind of better than the irregulars in a battle, but not in the long. Too conscious. Gain more consciousness, please. Oh, we made money. Don't know how, don't know from where, but we're making money somehow. When we're making stuff, we make money. Hold on. It's 37. Yeah, alright, good. Encourage some of these, I guess. Let's grab some capitalists. We need at least 100. We need 100 capitalista. We want to become allies with some of these guys. Just a couple. And the world seems to just work a lot better. Also, you can't just recruit Marines anymore. So let's see what the AI actually does with this. Give it like a couple more years. We'll check it at 1940, I guess. Maybe even, well, 1940, 1840, or even 1850, depending on how long this takes and whether or not this is going to be a painful campaign. This is already being more painful than it was last time, but that's okay. Oh, we're making money. Interesting. Okay. We're also not really doing anything insane. What else? We can stop paying the administration that much. And now we're making a ton of money sometimes. Okay. Making money is good. But what are we gonna do with it? They have a project. They're in... What? Come on now. There we go. Four investors. Make me some... There we go. Almost there. Don't have enough funds to build it. I know it says 1,400. Oh, wow. You always need, like, at least, I want to say, 5% more than what the thing claims. So, 5% tax efficiency, that's nice. Now we do actually want to just grab some extra production so that we can actually make some cash off of this. Yeah, it is 1,400 right now. And it just does get more expensive after time goes on, so. There we go. Hopefully that's gonna pay off in the long time. Oh, goodness gracious, I just remembered. Stop it. Stop it now. Something else I remembered is... Hello. Increase relations. I don't want to ally with Peru until I actually get a navy. El Salvador nationalist. You're liberals right now. Don't know if I like that. Democracy, liberal, conservatives, nationalists, liberals. Gonna see if I can just get any form of alliance around here. Here, the conservatives. I don't care. There we go. We have a single factory. It's just a cement factory. There really is no factory that's going to help us, so. We're actually making money, which is a good sign. It's a good sign about the mod. Sharia. We don't have a navy. We don't have an economy either, so. We don't have any. About we pay the schools a bit. Tax efficiency goes up. It's nice. Getting the maximum that we want to tax those guys at. Almost at 100. It's 101. Nice. $86 employees. Making a like no cash off of this. Let's get some people to work in the factory real quick. Because as we get people to work in the factory, admin efficiency, lumberyard, mining, farming, and might just give up on the dream that lad had. And might go ahead and make sure that we just get bigger population. I'm just gonna do 1,000 and see if this actually brings in any cash. Yeah, no. It doesn't produce anything. Alright. Let's see if we can do this. Is it working? It is working now. Nice. So we have the aristocrat population go up. We actually make more money off of these. Look at mafia. Why? So we'll just have these go up. Practical steam engine. We're gonna save up a bunch of money. Maybe drop the tariffs a little bit. No, we can't. We can't afford it. Tariffs is pretty much how we're making money right now. Let's see, what else? So we have 5K. Yeah, we're not going to do that, because I was going to build a navy. But building a navy screws us over, because, you know, we don't make more than, you need to make at least £5 for the minimal navy that I want. We're not stably making that kind of money. And you need 5,000 to recruit the navy. We don't have the 10,000 that would casually need to be spent upon. Artisans. We can recruit some more of those, please. Because y'all are gonna unironically actually make us our entire. Y'all are gonna be the economy for us. Just letting y'all know. It's 44. Yeah, we'll check it at 50. Oh, Dutch Wallon. Pretty standard game, and as you can tell, it kind of just keeps doing the same few things. El Salvador is an independent now. Interesting. They are a nationalist party. They're also nationalist. Do you want an alliance? They will not accept. Okay. Don't care then. Conservative, nationalist, do you want an alliance? They will not accept. Let's save up a little bit more. Yeah, that's why I did not want to build a navy. We are now not making a single coin. Oh, we were making money for a minute there. Okay, we got 6,000. Soldiers, please, I guess. I don't know. It's 45. I mean, we can kind of hope that the artisans actually make us some cash. Because this is not making us, like, any money whatsoever. How much is the... It makes pretty much just as much as it, provides. Is it making anything right now? 0.1. I see. I want 10,000 artisans and then a 5% of soldiers, which is going to be like 8,000. They're called poor people for a reason. Grain production output, that's nice and everything, but it's not really what we need. Wow, we are losing a ton of money. Military spending 3, industrial subsidies 3. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's good. I think that's good. I think that if it can't support itself, that it should just go out of business. That's fine. Three more years. Thankfully, we're not actually paying too many people for anything. Alright. Could do that, and that would jump us up somewhere, but we'll do this. Because that's important. Medicine is really important because, you know what we can do. Oh, that's what happened. We're not making money from tariffs. Okay. Let's shrink it. Because it should be fine. Yeah, people actually want to trade with us now. Nice. Okay, like 15%. So that people actually want to trade. And we can actually export our stuff. I can almost guarantee you that's what's going on. Tax efficiency. Oh yeah. once medicine kicks in, it's gonna do wonders for our population. And then probably railroad. We'll try to make sure the capitalists pay for that. That's gonna be worthwhile. Oh, that's so worthwhile. Okay, hold on. I need more capitalists. Yep. Just a little more. There we go. Pop growth should be skyrocketing now. Once that happens, everything else should kind of just fall into place. Matter of fact, because we're not making any money off of tariffs, should help. Nope. Okay, that's unfortunate. Please tell me you guys are investing. Do I have to invest a bunch? Please, please, please invest into this. You guys, come on now. Come on now. Take it there, come on. There's more than enough of you, come on. A little bit more, come on. I don't have any money. Oh, I can take a loan. Oh, hallelujah. Please. Max, invest. Perfect. Alright. Railroad. Do I have... Okay, I can take another... Oh, nope. What about... we do want education efficiency. That's gonna be real. Also have less people than we did last time. Oh, I missed it. Alright. This is another problem that I used to have, is that it wouldn't save. Oh. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm just dumb, apparently. What is in Le Fleet? Man of War is only. It's fine for now. What type of navy can you build? It didn't get rid of the destroyer. No, it didn't get rid of the destroyers. Or the PT boats, apparently. Alright. PT boats and destroyers. Got it. Grr. Okay. What about the military? What are they full of? Engineer, infantrymen, artillery, guards, artillery. Yeah, these guys aren't really supposed to be. I'll show this. Hold on. what I have realized is that the AI will actually use. Never mind, I lied. Did I lie? Did I lie? I did not lie. So they will use foreign cultures and they'll recruit them as militia and warbands and levies, which is amazing. Because that's pretty much exactly what I wanted to happen. So where is tag? It's a bit historically inaccurate for Great Britain, but it is accurate for things like Germany and the Netherlands, from what I remember. Madras. I don't think there's anything that's out of the ordinary here. No, nothing. Das Bombay Army. Yeah, no. So the AI does use it. And then another one that I found not super interesting was China. But that was also because they were trying to recruit other things. Also, they spawn with a ton of military, so irregulars. I also imagine, yeah, they don't have any sorts of economy because they're trying to support all these regulars, which cost so much money. Rather unfortunate, but I don't care that much. They also built a bunch, apparently. I don't know why you would build a bunch. You don't have the economy for that, but to each their own, I guess. To each their own. The other one that's really interesting, so they're trying to make irregulars and cavalry. Is Guangxi. Guangxi, that's not normal, is it? It is normal. Okay. Then you have, that's probably normal. That looks normal. That looks normal. Let's see, Japan, maybe, perhaps. So the AI definitely uses it, it's just not often, and the player probably won't use it very often. It's for money-saving measures, pretty much. 15,000, 3,000, irregulars. No. It's for money-saving purposes. Also, just, how do you have access to these? How? Okay. Okay. And the other one, let me see. Oh, that's interesting. Schleswig. Who was really interesting about it? Because there was one that was actually really interesting about using. Oh, things like Bukhara, Afghanistan, and Kalat, they usually use these. So, I hope. Afghan, Afghanistan. Red tulips roll over the hills. Okay, nope. No, it's black tulips. Okay. They used to use it. I guess they don't use it anymore. Okay. That's a little unfortunate. I might have to do something about that. Speed them, maybe? Speed them? Because you only have one AI that's using it. It used to be like 3 to 4. which I consider success, but gold, nothing. Russia? Russia? Maybe? Russia? Come on now, Russia. Don't fail me now, baby. Don't fail me now. Grenadier Corps. Did you just get into a war or something? No. Yeah, because if you have money, it's better to just have infantry, which is by design, more or less by design. But also, like, it's kind of hoping the China AI would just recruit a bunch of levies. And that means I'm probably going to disable irregulars, because they don't do their job. And if I do that, it should fix that problem now that I'm thinking about it. Should fix that problem almost instantly and immediately. So for now, I'm going to pause the stream once I remember how to do that. And then I'll be back. Oh no, that's unfortunate. Nope, stop streaming. Alright, I'll probably see you later on today. Good boy.